Good morning, everyone. My name is Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor, and today I come to you with breaking news. We have reports of a fire on Valley View. I'm about to show you guys my Cato 911 page so that you can see exactly what I see. And there's a fire with 26 units reported. So let me show you guys right now. So if I send you over here with me, we have a fire emergency, and if you look very closely, I'm going to put you like right here, like right above my head. It says 27 units reported to this fire emergency. And we have a KSLA reporter who is, I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see. We have a KSLA reporter, Andrew Wellman, who is going to go to the scene of the fire for us and show us everything that we need to see for this fire and to see what's going on. So right now what we know is that 27 units around the time. Let me tell you guys the time. So this was around 10:35. Right now it's up to 28 units. And Andrew, our reporter, he just drove to the scene. And what he told me over the phone was that before even getting to the scene and getting out of his car, he could see smoke coming from the building. So shortly he's going to join us on this live, and we're going to get to see all of it. So he's going to show us. Maybe we'll talk to some officials. We'll see about that. But yes, right now there are 28. So let me update that for you guys. We have 28 units, and I'm going to update that for y'all right now. 28 units to the scene. So yes, this is a huge fire that came in around 10:35 this morning, and Andrew has headed out to the scene. He did call me just now. Let's see what he's up to. I'm going to tell him that we are currently live. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor. And today I come to you with breaking news. We have reports of a fire on Valley View. So for anyone who's joining or just joined right now, what we know is that there is a fire. Exactly what I see. In the industrial area on Valley View. There's a fire with 26 units. So yes, let me tell you guys the exact streets. So this is the industrial area. What this is on, if I send you over here with me, Valley View, South Valley, and Bartlett Drive are the cross streets. So anyone in that area, if you do have footage of this, or if you if you're near this and you see it, you can always send something into KSLA. I'm going to put our email up if you see any of this in your area, if you're near. But Andrew should be joining us shortly, and he's going to give us even more information. So this came in around 10:35 this morning, and we've only seen the units go up. So initially, it started around 10:35, and we saw like 23 units at first, but now it's up to 28. So 5 units have come to respond to this fire. So it's only going up. Up to 28 units. So right now, Andrew, our reporter, that is currently what we know. If you have any questions, and what he told me over the phone, for me to ask Andrew, please drop them in the chat. Getting out of his car, he could see smoke coming from information that you. So shortly, he's going to join us on this. I will definitely live, and we're going to ask him all that we get there. So he's going to show us. Maybe we'll talk to some officials. Industrial area once again. Right now, and if you look, I don't know. Let me see if I can for you guys. We have 28 units. And it's gonna be, I'm gonna update that for y'all right here. This fire right here. We're up to 29 units right here. Right here. This is a huge fire that came in around 10:35. Okay, there we go. This morning, 29 units has headed out to the scene. He did update that for you guys as well. Let's see if you have anyone that you know lives in that area. I'm gonna tell them that we are join this live, so we can get them. My name is Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor. So far, there are 29 units reported. So I just upped that number. That makes it 6 from when we initially kind of heard about the fire and sent Andrew out. So when we sent Andrew out, right now, what we know is that there is so right now there are 6 more. What I see in the industrial area. So on Valley, the fire with 26. So yes, let me tell you guys the exact what other information I can provide for y'all. So, according to Shreveport Fire Department, there is a frac tanker on the fire. So, South Valley and Bartlett Drive are the cross streets. So, anyone in that area, very soon. You do have footage of this. But right now, like I said, KSLA's Andrew Wellman is on. And you see it, you can always send something into the scene right now. And actually, around 10:45 a.m., when we sent him out, I know earlier I was saying 23. But Andrew should be joining us shortly, and he's going to give us since 10:45, which has been 15 minutes since 10:45. We've only seen the units go up. So initially, 10 more fire units have started around 10:35, and then there are like 23 Police Department units as of 10:45. So not only is it fire, it's also police to respond to this fire. It's only going up. Waiting to hear from Andrew, waiting to hear. That is currently what we know is, and what he told me over like for me to ask Andrew. So Neil or Naya, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but also I am going to be replying to Facebook comments, so you can leave them in the Facebook chat. Live, where is it? It is on industrial area, Valley View, at the cross of South Valley Drive and Bartlett Drive. So I don't know. Let me see if I can. If you are familiar with this area, please, send in. Gonna be anything that you have right now. We have Andrew fire right here. We're up to 29 units right at the scene right now, right here. So I'm going to came in around 10:35. Okay, there we go. 29 units has headed out. Put my headphones in. Let's. So I can hear you guys as well. Let's see if you have anyone that you know lives in that area. I'm gonna tell them that we are join this live, so we can get them. My name is Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor. So far, there are 29 units reported, so I just upped that number. That makes it 6 from what we initially kind of. Andrew, I'm coming to you and Andrew out. So when we say Andrew right now, what we know is that there is so right now there are 6 more. In the industrial area, on Valley Fire with 26. So yes, let me tell you guys the exact what other information I can provide for y'all. So according to mix call 1 and Andrew box 1, we're gonna do me. Okay, so I'm about to cut over to me and Andrew right now. So hello, Andrew, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kennedy.
Okay, great. Okay, so Andrew is here. Andrew, can you turn horizontal for us, maybe?
Is that better?
Let's see if this. Yes. Okay, that's great. Okay, Andrew is on the scene right now, and we are going to hear from him. Andrew, what do you know about the fire?
So as of right now, there's not much that we do know. I've seen multiple units already zoom by. As you can see, it is in this industrial area, and it's behind. I can't tell you exactly what business it is, but as you can see, it's behind the fence. I've seen multiple units back there. As you can see, they're spraying down on something. And at one point, when I was pulling up, the smoke was. I could see it from a couple streets over. It was billowing. It was massive. I've seen at least 10 units come by since I've arrived, and it looks like they're still just working to fight it.
Okay. So I know that on our Cato 911 page, what we saw was, let me tell you, right now it says there are 30 fire units. Is that something that you can corroborate or say that you saw firsthand?
Yeah, I would say I've seen at least since I've gotten here. I can see, when I was pulling up, I could see a couple of the units back there. I want to say there was at least 15, and since I've been here, I want to say at least 10 units have driven by going into the area.
Okay. Nice. And this is on Valley View. For those of you who just joined the live, we have KSLA's Andrew Wellman across the screen from us. So have you spoken with any emergency responders as of right now?
As of right now, no, just due to where they are, I'm not able to access that area.
Okay.
And so I'm across the street from where the incident is occurring. Emergency responders, it's a gated off area, so I'm not able to get back there to speak with emergency responders.
Okay. So is this a specific building, a specific like workplace? What is this? What are we looking at?
It looks like it's connected with Liberty. It looks like there's two lots here, one here, and then one here. And it looks like to be the back of one of their facilities over here.
And I know when you were driving up, you described to me that you could see the smoke from where you were. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Oh yeah, so I want to say I was like 5, 6 minutes out, and I could see this massive cloud of black smoke. It looks like they're doing a pretty good job containing it now, but as you can see, there's still some white smoke billowing from whatever it is causing that fire. But as I was pulling up, saw these huge clouds of black smoke. Eventually, I saw one of the fire trucks drive past, and at least I knew I was close by, but I could smell it and I could see that massive amount of smoke coming from the fire.
Oh my goodness. Yes, I can kind of see it. Is there a way that you can zoom in? Is that possible?
I can try, but unfortunately I'm on the front camera, and so.
Oh, you're on front camera.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's working.
No, it's okay. It's
I
okay.
tried.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yes. So what Andrew has told us today is that he could see the smoke even when he was driving up, and that it looks to be on the lot of Liberty. Now, this is not
Yeah.
confirmed by emergency units. This is all from eyewitness point of view of our reporter Andrew Wellman. Um, so Andrew, around the time that we sent you out to this, it was around 10:45, and the units were at 19. Now they're up to 30, according to the Cato 911 page. So is this something that kind of shocked you to hear today?
Yeah, was it when I first left, like you said, it was around, I think when I first looked at the board, it was around like 10, 11.
Mm-hmm.
And then as I hit the road, I think our digital manager texted me saying it had gone up to 19, and to hear that's gone up to 30, it has to be something huge, you know?
It has to be. It has to
So,
be. Okay, okay. So we're kind of just waiting right now, you guys, for those of you who are tuned in. We have a lot of viewers. Oh, and I also want to mention, I know we had some audio issues earlier. Hopefully you guys can hear just one of me now. But yes, for those of you who are watching, this is Liberty. So let's see. I don't know where Andrew went. I don't know where Andrew went. Let's cut back to we can cut back to me because I'm not sure where he went right now. I'm just not sure. Hold on. I'm so sorry, you guys. Let's cut back to me. Oh, okay, he's back. Andrew, you're back.
yeah,
Hello.
sorry, I had some technical difficulties.
Oh, okay. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. So we're back. We're back, guys. We're back on the scene. We're back on the scene. Um, he's here. He's back with us. Great. Is there anything else you can tell us as we kind of wait to hear, from emergency response and fire units?
Um, as of right now, there's nothing I can give you guys for additional information.
Mm-hmm.
Give me one moment. Would you guys be willing to say what you guys saw? All right, so we are on live stream. Is that all right? Sure. So, when I pulled up there, we had two witnesses here. You guys kind of tell me a little bit about what you saw when you guys saw the fire start.
So it was several minutes ago. I was sitting at my desk and noticed a big cloud of black smoke. So I went to another window and I could see big flames coming out of it.
Yes, ma'am.
And then, I mean, they just got bigger. And then we heard several loud pops, almost like going off. And several units came out. It's been a while taking the fire down. I mean, it kept growing. And then at one point they got it out and it flamed up again. So we're not really sure what's on fire, but
There was probably five booms, barrels. It sounds like barrels going off,
Yeah.
but it was at least five of them, and the flames were getting probably 25 feet up in the air.
Well, thank you guys for telling me what you guys saw. Appreciate y'all. So as you guys could hear from some of the witnesses here across the street from the fire, it sounded like before we arrived, it had gotten pretty large, but it looks like the fire department here has done a good job trying to get it under control, and still seem to be fighting it right now, and hopefully, we'll be able to get some more information for you guys soon.
Great, great. And I do appreciate, I don't know if you guys, for those of you just joining, what we did was we just spoke to some bystanders who kind of witnessed the happenings a little bit. And we heard from their point of view kind of what they experienced in seeing this. And the gentleman who spoke with you, he described the sounds almost. He said it kind of sounds like barrels, which is unconfirmed. I do want to mention, but he mentioned the sound of it. So this was an audible sort of fire, from what we know.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, great. What else did you gather from witness statements?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. Okay. Was that it was audible? Okay. For those of you asking for the location, this is Valley View. And right now we have KSLA's Andrew Wellman on the other end here getting all of the information for us, getting everything that we need to know. This is Valley View once again. It's a fire emergency. And that's kind of all the information that we have right now. We don't really know the cause of the fire. We don't know who started it. We don't know anything beyond witness statements and what Andrew has kind of seen going to and arriving at the scene. So he has seen the smoke coming from the building, but currently what he told us is that right now he can't really get to the area where the fire started because it is restricted right now and there are emergency units, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So we're kind of waiting to hear from emergency units. If there are any questions that you have regarding this incident that maybe we can answer for you, you can put it in the Facebook chat. We do want this to be interactive, and Andrew is on the scene right now. So if you could put your questions down below, if we're able to answer them, we'll answer them, or we can ask law enforcement and emergency units whenever they arrive on the scene. But be sure to place them in the chat so that we can make sure that every question is heard. And right now, for those people who do not know where this is taking place, this is in the industrial area of Shreveport, Louisiana. So this is where all of the industrial activities happen. What Andrew mentioned was that this was Liberty. And if you don't know what Liberty is a factory in Shreveport, Louisiana. And Andrew's getting nice and set up for us on his tripod, which we appreciate. So yes, he's getting nice and set up for us. So yes, so that we can see a nice view of what is going on. But yes, this is at Liberty. So one of the bystanders did mention that there was an audible explosion or audible sound when the fire started. That doesn't really give us any information on what happened, but what we do know is that, this is something pretty big. If you can hear it, that's what I'm gathering from it. But we still need to talk to emergency units to really figure out what is going on in the area. What places are near their stores and restaurants? Let me find out for you right now. Andrew, did you see any restaurants on your way to this emergency?
The only restaurant I saw on my way over was a McDonald's, honestly.
A McDonald's. I'm gonna look up for you guys right now, and we're gonna see what is near there, so that we can give you a good idea of what is over there. So kind of what's near, there's Herbie K's, Ernest's,
Y'all
Griff.
mind if I grab you for a quick on-camera interview? Do you mind if I grab y'all for a quick on-camera interview? All right, I just want to make sure. I want to make it with something, How y'all doing, though?
Doing good.
Yeah, it seems kind of worrisome. Yeah. That's Liberty, correct? Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, that must have got it taken care of. That's like a third, she said.
Yeah.
I still see some.
I'm gonna have you guys.
Okay, so right now Andrew is getting an interview with some people from Liberty, I'm assuming. So after he gets his interview, I'm gonna ask him what he gathered from his interview subjects. Right now, Kathy, we don't know if there were any injuries or fatalities. I am still looking to see what is near Liberty Factory. And we're also gonna or Libby. Maybe he means Libby glass plant. That might be what I think that's what he's meaning to say. Or definitely Liberty. I worked there for years when it was Schlumberger. Okay, that is what Andrea Fegley said in our Facebook comment section. So right now, we are still waiting to hear, what is happening. So yes, Liberty, can you guys catch me up? Okay, Corey, who just joined, what we do know is that this is happening near Liberty Factory in Shreveport, Louisiana, which is an oil field service company, according to Charles C.J. Williamson in our Facebook comment section. And so We got reports, for anybody who is just joining, we got reports of a fire emergency on Valley View Street at the cross streets of South Valley and Bartlett Drive. So what we saw initially when we saw the reports was 19 units of fire emergency vehicles being sent to this location. As we sent Andrew Wellman, our KSLA reporter, out to the scene, we saw the units go up and up and up until they hit the high of 30 fire units responding to the scene. And there was a reported 4 Shreveport Police Department units there as well to respond to the fire. According to bystander testimony, what we heard was that there was audible sounds that came with the fire and the smoke. So we don't know exactly what that means for sure, but it means that people heard kind of explosions. That doesn't confirm anything. We still need to talk to emergency personnel. But from people who were there at the scene whenever the fire occurred, this is what they are saying to us. Andrew Wellman, when he arrived on the scene, he heard that there was or he saw that there was smoke from miles away. So before he could even get to the scene of the fire, he saw smoke just driving up in his vehicle. Then when he arrived, he saw the smoke, but he was unable to get as close as kind of, we would need to really, really see everything because it is a restricted area, because once again, it is a company privately owned. So he seems to be picking the phone back up. Here he is.
I apologize.
No, you're good. You're good. Hello, Andrew. Hello.
Hello.
So frac tanker. There is a frac tanker there as well. I'm gonna tell you guys all about that new information. But Andrew, can you tell us what you heard from your interview?
So when I was talking to some witnesses from across the street, and they said they work inside an office building here directly across from Liberty. And was it one of them said they were in their office and they looked over and they saw a lot of smoke booming up, and which led to them coming out, and they said they heard a couple large booms, which definitely raised some concern level for them. But they said, and they also mentioned that at one point they saw the flames billowing up about 25 feet in the air. And they did say, earlier, where we are, you could see that they were shooting down water onto the fire. And he said once once they did that, he said that it seemed to be making a lot more headway, but it did cause a lot of smoke, and that's probably what I saw when I was on my way over that huge cloud of black smoke. But as of right now, it does appear that it looks like they're no longer pouring water down on whatever was on fire, which is a good sign. And hopefully I'll be able to talk to some officials soon enough once they leave that restricted area, and I can get you guys a couple more answers on to what's exactly happening.
Okay, so is there anything that you can smell from where you are?
When I first pulled up, I could definitely smell the burning. As of right now, not really.
Okay.
It appears they kind of got it under control.
Okay. So for those of you that didn't hear that, KSLA reporter Andrew Wellman said that initially when he arrived on the scene, he could smell a little bit of burning, like a burning smell. And it seemed that they have gotten it under control because he could no longer smell any of the burning. So that is some information. And he also hopes to speak with emergency personnel soon enough. According to KSLA's web story that they have up on the incident, for those of you that would like to read it, I'm also going to put it in our chat so that you can read a little bit more about what's going on kind of in writing. I'm going to send that to you guys now. So check the comment section for that. But emergency crews in Shreveport responded to a fire on Valley View Drive Wednesday morning, so this morning. And according to Caddo Parish 911 records, the fire started around 10:30 a.m. on Valley View Drive. And this happened between South Valley and Bartlett Drives. So more than 20 units with the Shreveport Fire Department initially responded. And as we saw, it got up to 30 units. So it didn't just stop at the 20. It got up to at least 10 more. Officials with Shreveport Fire Department say a frac tank is on fire at this station. So that is something that we know from Shreveport Fire. A frac tank is on fire at this location. A frac tank is, for those of you that do not know, a heavy-duty mobile storage container designed to carry liquids that are typically chemicals or water or petroleum, so gas. For those of you who are unfamiliar with what petroleum is in layman's terms, it is gas. Shreveport Fire Department says they're unsure of what this particular tank is full of, if it's full of anything. So they don't know if it's full of water, gas, chemicals. They don't know if it's filled with anything. And no injuries have been reported at this time. And no other information is currently available. But, of course, we will update this story as we learn more. Andrew, what are your thoughts on what you just heard? Is that something that you kind of noticed on the scene? Like, is that kind of what you see happening?
Yeah, I've seen multiple units. They responded pretty quickly. It looks like they got it under control right now, which is great.
Mm.
But actually, an official just drove past me, and he said he has to talk to his command before he could talk to us. So
Oh, okay.
um,
Okay, so we're still
hopefully,
waiting.
we'll be able to get you guys a little more information soon.
Still waiting. Hopefully, we'll get some more. We'll get some more some more information for you guys shortly. Andrew is still out there on the scene, getting all of the first alert for us, which we appreciate very, very much. For those of you who are just joining, because I did see a jump in viewers, apparently a frac tank is on fire at Valley View Drive and South Valley and Bartlett Drive, so that's the cross streets. And this comes from Shreveport Fire Department. So a frac tank is on fire. For those of you that do not know what a frac tank is, it's a heavy-duty mobile storage container designed to carry liquids that are typically chemicals, water, or petroleum. So Shreveport Fire Department says that they're unsure of what this tank was full of, if it was even full of anything. So it could have been an empty tank. We don't know, and we will confirm shortly. And no injuries have been reported at this time. I know I saw a comment asking about injuries. No injuries have been reported at this time, and no other information is currently available. But we will update. So far, Andrew has been out there for us a good, I'd say about 30 minutes. He's been out there on the scene. Would you say?
Yeah,
He's been out
I'd say it's
there.
been about 30 minutes.
He's been out there a good 30 minutes for us. Boots on the ground. He is getting all of the information for us. So soon he's going to talk to another individual about what happened. So far, he's done a few interviews. We heard earlier from some bystanders who said that the explosions were audible. And we will hear from some more. And you can also, tune in to KSLA at we have a noon show, we have a 4 and a 5 and a 6, so you can tune in there and get the interviews. You can see the interviews that were done, and you can see all of the information on our newscasts. Is there any potential danger to the environment or community? Kathy Bean says in our Facebook comment section. Andrew, have you heard anything about potential danger to the environment or the community, or is this something that you can ask about?
As of right now, no, I'm still waiting to hear from officials as they are still in that restricted area. So
Mm.
I am kind of limited in my access to them.
For those of you that did not hear, he is limited in his access to emergency officials at this point in time. So for Miss Kathy Bean, we are unsure if there's any potential danger to the environment or the community. That is something that we cannot comment on at this point in time. But Andrew will be talking to emergency officials shortly when they leave the restricted area. Right now, let's take a look and see how many emergency units are at the scene. Let's see if it went down even more. Okay, so from my last update, I last updated the unit numbers maybe 5-10 minutes ago. It was 25. Now it's down to 24. So units are slowly going down from what they were before. Let me update that for you guys. So we have 24 units right now. Good morning, Elaine Turner, who just joined the stream. So
Yeah,
we have a few people watching.
it's on the property. Um,
Andrew is talking to. talking to a passerby. Um, so yes, right now that is kind of the information that we know. For everyone that's watching, I did also put the link for the story in our chat. Let me see if I can pin this to the chat so you guys can look. It should be pinned. So if you go and look for our pinned comment, there is the actual web story for KSLA News 12. That's where you can see all the information written out in front of you. And like we heard from our digital team got this information for us very quickly, is that a frac truck was on fire. That's what we heard from Shreveport Fire Department. So for those of you that do not know what a frac truck is, I'll go over it with you again, because me personally, a frac truck is some terminology that I was unfamiliar with. So I think it's important that we learn what that is. Frac truck or frac tank, excuse me, a frac tank is on fire. Let me update you guys to say that. Frac tank on fire on Valley View Drive. Let me update that for you guys. Our frac tank is on fire. Okay, there we go. It should read that for anyone joining, that a frac tank is on fire. Any questions that you have, Jason Fazell is watching. Good morning, especially to everyone who just joined, because we do have some new viewers. I'm gonna let Andrew talk to you guys real quick, and just do a quick recap. Andrew, can you do a quick recap for us?
Yes, ma'am. So around 10:30, we got word of a fire over here on Valley View Drive. When I first left the station, it was around 10, 12 units. As I was leaving the station, it had shot up to 19, and when I arrived, it was around 30. When I was about 5, 6 minutes out, I could see about a billowing cloud of black smoke shooting up. And when I spoke to some witnesses here, they said that they saw um, massive flames protruding from back there up to 25 feet up in the air. They said they heard multiple booms, and they were concerned, as they do know, like you talked about, the type of tanks that they have back there. They were worried about what could have made those sounds, but it they said once the fire department, as you can see, they have the ladder up there. Once they started shooting down at the flames, it looks like they were able to get better control over it. And as of right now, the smoke has looked to kind of disappear. So it looks like they may have whatever is on fire back there under control. We're still waiting to hear from officials. One drove by earlier saying they can't give us information yet because they still have to talk to the commander. So hopefully we'll be able to talk to someone from the Shreveport Fire Department soon about what exactly is going on. Um, Unfortunately, this is about as close as we can get due to the fact that it is on a private property. So we are over here. We're just waiting to learn whatever more we can. But as soon as we get that information, we'll be sure to get it to you guys.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Andrew. Thank you. We appreciate that recap from you. So what we just heard from Andrew is what we know. That's what we know now here at KSLA, based on information from Andrew Wellman, our reporter, who is on the scene, who got to the scene very quickly this morning after we heard reports of the fire, but also information that we received from Shreveport Fire Department. So I know that a lot of you had questions about if this was a potential danger to the environment or the community. So we will get that answered for you. I know a lot of you have questions about, the exact location and what caused this. And, so we don't really know right now. We haven't confirmed the exact or pinpointed the exact cause, but officials with the Shreveport Fire Department say that a frac tank is on fire. So that could be something. There's definitely something there. But a frac tank is on fire at this location. So, and Andrew, I believe you said this was Liberty Factory, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, if you guys know where that is in the industrial area of Shreveport, Louisiana. So a lot of industrial activities go on here, and that is where frac tanks are located. So heavy duty mobile storage containers that are designed to carry liquids and chemicals and water and petroleum. So there is yes. So I am going to jump off screen for 1 second. Andrew, can you go back horizontal for us just shortly?
Yes, ma'am.
Um
Yes, ma'am.
yes, and I am going to get off the screen for 2 seconds so you guys can take a look at everything that is going on.
I apologize for not being able to zoom in more, guys. This is the best I can do at the moment.
That's okay.
As
We want to see. That's it.
I was, as you can see, the fire truck took down their ladder, so it looks like they're getting ready to leave. Because when I first pulled up, that ladder was all the way up, and they were shooting water down onto whatever was on fire. As you can see, there's no more shit. It looks like that ladder has been taken down, and uh, here's they've got the situation under control, which is great to see. Um, Hopefully soon we'll be able to get some more answers from the Shreveport Fire Department. And I appreciate you guys coming into the stream to learn whatever information we give you guys.
Thank you so much for that, Andrew. Thank you. One of our KSLA producers is watching and is also getting some footage of this just to share with you guys on the newscast. So we're gonna definitely keep this up for a little bit for him, so that you guys can get the latest on our KSLA newscasts, which is definitely what we want. We want you guys to get the latest. And also, I pinned the article to our comment section, so make sure that you go and read that. This is Liberty Factory, Liberty Company, on Valley View, and we just saw a fire truck drive past Valley View Drive, and it is at the cross streets. Let me tell you the cross streets real quick. Let me tell you the cross streets of South Valley and Bartlett Drives. So those are the cross streets, and that's where this is happening. Miss Charlotte Dick, who just joined us a few minutes ago, but that is where this is happening. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment section below before we, take off. But that's all the information that we have right now for you guys. Once again, visit the link that I pinned in the chat. Make sure that you stay with us for the next. Make sure you follow our Facebook page and that you visit ksla.com for the latest. Follow us on all of our socials. We have Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We have all of the socials. We also have our website with all of the latest information right at your fingertips. If you download the KSLA app, we have our latest newscasts. We have live coverage. You can watch lives like this on our KSLA app. And we're available wherever you stream. So this is Amazon Fire Stick, your Apple TV, your Roku. We are available on many smart TVs as well. So make sure that you download the KSLA app on your TVs and on your cell phones. And thank you for your comments today. I also want to send a special thank you to Andrew Wellman, our KSLA reporter, who was on the scene with this boots on the ground journalism. We appreciate it. Andrea says that she hopes everyone is okay. Me as well. So we will find out more about injuries. We'll find out more about the environmental danger to this community very soon. Make sure you tune into everywhere that you can find KSLA so that we can get you the latest news. Once again, I am Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor, and I have, enjoyed sitting here with you guys and hearing the latest on what we know about this fire on Valley View Drive at the cross streets of Bartlett and South Valley. So, just before I go, I want to recap to you guys that Shreveport Fire Department officials say that a frac tank is on fire at the location that I just mentioned, which is Valley View Drive. And it happened around 10:35 this morning. That's when first reports were heard, and we sent KSLA reporter Andrew Wellman out to the scene around 10:45. It is now 11:36, and our unit count has gotten to 20. So we are down to 20 fire units. Andrew mentioned to us a few minutes ago that he saw the ladders, the fire truck ladders
That's my phone.
descending down. So
Sorry.
that means that there some trucks are wrapping up. We'll see, but now it's down to 20. At our highest point, it was 30 units, so we've gone down 10 whole units, and we'll see in the coming minutes how everything plays out. But we will have the latest for you right here on KSLA News 12, all of the coverage, and be sure to stay tuned in so we can keep you first alert. Once again, I'm Kennedy Wells, your KSLA streaming anchor, and I will see you guys in the next stream.